Hello friends, my name is Lune and I'm in my third year at the National University of Singapore, and I'm also the co-founder of Students for Safer NUS, which is an NUS group that focuses on sexual violence, and also a member of the writing collective Stop at Bad and Rhymes, which is also known commonly as Saber. So I'm participating in SG Climate Rally's hashtag Take Back 2050 campaign, and I hope to illustrate a few of my personal wishes and demands on how to combat the current climate emergency, which will lead to the biggest catastrophe of our lives, more than COVID ever will, more than any plague and epidemic that will come after COVID will. So first off, we demand automated and decentralized forms of productions in a kind of kampong style. Most communities will be able to have their own farms by 2050, and big data APIs will be implemented to help all of these communities and kampongs allocate and distribute produce, whether it is to community kitchens, to industries, or to individual kampongs. There will be something for everyone in this kind of decentralized mode of production. Secondly, we demand to phase out the money system, and in the longer short term, we will gradually move out the global financial system, because there's no need for us to rely on an exchange system based on the exploitation of not just communities and individuals, but also the exploitation of natural ecosystems and of the natural environment. We likewise demand the dissolution and multiplicity, and also encourage the multiplicity of both race and gendered structures and systems. These are structures that, in their current implementation, do more harm than good in dividing and allocating resources and needs in a completely unfair manner, and it also perpetuates systems of discrimination, disenfranchisement, and of violence, whether internal or external. Next, we demand for the balkanization and eventual abolition of the state and its legal, carceral, military, and police instruments. And all of the manpower of the civil service in that dissolution is to be decentralized and will be made towards communities on the ground, helping with community efforts, as I mentioned above. Lastly, we demand that by 2050 for the expansion of mutual aid systems, and this will be in tandem with universal basic income implementations, and all of this is again to help us transition out of the money system into self-sufficient modes of production, which are to be sustainable and also in tandem in harmony with ecosystems and how ecosystems function. So these are my hopes and demands for 2050, and I do encourage you all to join me in this envisioning exercise, and also to participate, upload a video yourself, hashtag TakeBack2050, and of course say that it's organized by the SG Climate Rally. So thank you so much.